Hi everyone. Move this so I don't knock it over. Hi Nova. How are you? Has it been raining all day where you are? It has here. I've got soaked. I hope I don't get cold now. Wet and windy and cold. And the fencing that I had up has had to be done again. Up the one side. Hi Claudia. How are you? I've just looked at your message and I haven't replied to you, but I will when I get off live stream. Hi Polly. No, he isn't, Nova. He's not well at all. There's nothing that they can do except, as I've told him, the surgery, and he's too frail for the surgery. I don't want to go into details because he wouldn't like me to, but he's not well. So I'm going to go round again tomorrow because I won't see him at the weekend. Yeah, it's awful. He, well, I was going to say he doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that, but he's such a sweet man. He really is. Yeah, well, it's not mind sharing with anybody here now, but it's like, you know what it's like when people have got an axe to grind and they'd like to put it straight into your back. Which brings me on to something, actually. And I'm not sure whether to share it with you. I'm deliberating. It isn't something that bothers me, but I think with all the holier than now attitudes that are going round, and Missy Moo has seen the light. Chantal's a practicing Muslim now, even though we know that she's not, and everything else. People need to know exactly what they are and the people who surround them. You get the biopsy results tomorrow, Claudia. Have you got somebody who goes with you to these appointments? I hope you do. I've done it again. I put some cream on when I got back from being out, from walking, and I've got it all in my eye. Oh, your mother drives. That's good. Hello, Cricket, my darling. How are you? I haven't been over to your channel, have I, for a bit? I must come over. Are you sleeping, Claudia? Are you getting some sleep at night? I find that now I'm a bit like Margaret Thatcher. I can go on 5 hours and I'm fine. But I was just wondering whether whether you've been kept awake through worry, because it's easy for me to say this, but it's true that worry isn't going to change anything, and it can actually make you feel a lot worse and be a trigger. What's up with you, Cricket? What have you been doing? Anything? Gardening? Your husband seems so nice. Well, I did say I'd come live probably tonight, 7:30 or 8:00. So I'm smack bang, well, in between. I think it was about 10 to 8, wasn't it, when I switched this on? Claudia, it's very, 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 very early days, and I have days like that. I do. And I think most people who've lost somebody close to them go through that. I was going to say it gets better. You learn to live with it. You learn to live alongside it. Oh, that's good, Nova. I wonder what happens. What do you mean you've got a plan? No, Claudia, you haven't. Your plan is to get better. That's your plan. I'm telling you. I love that you're doing the books. I think it's good for you. And I think it's good for us as well. You've got the most soothing voice, and they're just perfect for the books you read. Hello, Dan. I just looked on your channel and saw you'd posted no plan, Claudia. Only to get through this with the help of your friends. And I think we can count ourselves as friends now. And Nova, I know Nova's spoken to you. Dan, I looked at you've got a picture of another fish. I'm frightened to ask you because it was just a picture of the goldy coloured fish. Is it all right? Because it looked as though he was lying on the bottom of the tank. Was he just napping? I don't know much about fish. But those two you showed yesterday, was it? The jaguars? And the one is so much bigger than the other one at the same age. They're like piranhas. Yes, Claudia, I do as well. I do. Yeah. And you know what it is as well, you know, when you're in company and somebody yawns and it's contagious. Somebody yawns, you must know this, and if you're around them, then you catch it and you start yawning. You just can't help yourself. Oh, right, as long as they weren't floating. He was sulking. You look after them very, very well. You used to have Oscar. Oscar, was that your fish? My son used to have fish. I hesitate to say our house was like a zoo because you know who else has got a zoo. But he used to have fish. He used to have what are those birds? Not parakeets. Cockatiels. Cockatiels and a dog. Hi, Honeybee. Hi, Vickery. See, Chantal's got a new phone that her husband bought her for her birthday, which is sometime this month, round about Ramadan, isn't it? I think Ramadan's the 22nd or 23rd, because these friends here, they're going to be here for Ramadan, but they're with family. I think they'll just keep busy during the day. Hello, Bally. You've got your lowercase on for the capital letter and the higher case on for the other letters. My eye is sore. I've rubbed Nivea cream into it accidentally. So I went out with a neighbour who's got 2 dogs, and what she normally does is take one dog for a walk, come back, then takes the little one for a shorter walk. Oh, that's brilliant, Claudia. That's lovely. Yeah. You're raging. Um, that's really good. Yeah. And I do occasionally put a link to your channel in my community post as well. I don't know whether you've noticed. It's good that you get sent the books as well. You get sent them new. It's brilliant. Ah, right, type of fish. Dare I say it, I used to go fishing with Alf. Never caught one that wasn't thrown back in now. Always thrown back in. And of course I was only a girl and had these kids' rods because I wasn't very big. 5 books from one author, that's brilliant. Oh, was Bally's husband going to have a channel as well? UK Medic, hi. You've got 8 Oscars. Do they fight, Dan? Your fish? Do the bigger ones sort of nudge the smaller fish out of the way? Oh, I'll have to have a look, see if he's got a channel. Oh, I'm glad you have, UK Medic. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Need a medic. I just said I've been out with a neighbour for a walk. She wanted to walk the 2 dogs. So I said, rather than take one, come back and take the other one, I'll come with you. So I went with her and had the littler dog, the smaller dog. And so I got back in, washed my face and put some Nivea cream on and got it all in my left eye. Yeah, I've only seen Bally's husband the once when she was asking him if if she got on his nerves, I think. Yeah, that's good, Bally. Hello, Chrissy. Whose jewellery? Bally's. No, we've only been, how long have we been? About 10 minutes. It's been almost like a spring day today. Well, it was this morning until the rain started, but it hasn't been cold at all. Hello, Wendy. My jewellery? Oh, you mean my rings? I haven't bothered putting earrings in for ages. Yeah, a lot of rain here as well. How much weight have you lost, Claudia? Be careful, you know. Even if you don't feel like eating, you must eat. Oh, thank you, UK Medic. Hey, do you know what? Let me see if I can. Hang on. I don't know what's gone wrong with this. I've put you as a managing moderator, UK Medic, but I don't know why it's not just coming up as moderator. They didn't come up as moderators yesterday, no, but I'll have to go through all the settings later. Thank you. Yeah, my rings. That's my best one. That was my first wedding ring when I was 16. And then when we renewed our vows, I suppose that was my engagement ring. And then There's a story behind them all. You want a gold wrench? Bally, she can go and jump off a bridge. I don't accept her apology. I don't accept what she's done. I don't accept her attempting to dox my family and post photographs, which she did do. And I don't appreciate having death threats now. Whether it's her, whether it's Foodie, it's certainly one of Foodie's supporters. I've got on my phone, and I'm not sure whether to share them. I only took the screenshots today because I didn't want to read them, and I reported them as spam. Hang on. But I've had numerous messages. Don't believe anything that they say. Foodie Beauty's a liar who lies. Hello, Mike. And hang on. There it is. Right. Screenshots. You can't read what it says very well. Right? Screenshots. 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 A lengthy screenshot. Threatening me with death. Telling me that somebody was in my garden at 3 o'clock the other morning. That they've got my address and it's going to go all over social media. Do your worst. You haven't got my address. That's not the right address. And whatever you threaten me with, you know, the worst has sort of happened. So do your worst. Blackmail doesn't work with me. Would never work with me. I'm not a coward. The only thing it would do is make me dig my heels in more. That's all it will do. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's true, Honeybee, and I haven't bothered, you know, and I don't know, but everybody is now saying, you know, that Chantal is trying to change, and then saying that Missy Moo is they haven't changed, let me tell you. Yeah, it's a very big thing. There's far bigger channels than me that post numerous videos every day, but to the person who's sending me these, you haven't even got the courage to show your name, have you? And you start off by being nice in the typical bully fashion, telling me, well, you weren't nice, telling me not to get a cat because unless it's a very old cat, because I'm unlikely to be around to look after it. That was the first one. Yeah, there's just lunatics around, Mike, lunatics. But this, apparently somebody was in my garden, look out of your window at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, darling, I was asleep, and there's no way that people can get to the back of my garden. And there's no way that any of you have got my address either. So carry on. Yeah, I've had stalkers, Claudia. I've had stalkers from when I was in Saudi, and there was one who even came here to try and find me, and I set the police on him. So if anybody thinks at my age now that I'm frightened of death or I'm frightened of what they might do, they're lunatics, because I couldn't care less. But please don't come over here telling me that these people have turned over a new leaf, because they have not. Yeah. Want to hear a bit? Tell you the truth, I haven't even looked at them properly. I just took the right. I put this address, somebody's address there, and said, "This is your address, isn't it?" And they've got various numbers, and then it says, Don't worry, Anne, won't do anything with this info on one condition. You never say or write a bad word on YouTube ever again. Otherwise, we might just dox you. Who's the moron now? Suggest you spend your time doing something less. Doing something less and more dignified for someone of your age. We'll be watching, dear. Well, dear, piss off. Bank on that. Right, that was one. And then that wasn't a bad one. That was just a ridiculous one. And then there's that one. I don't think you can see it though. No, you can't. I think someone was just lurking around your back garden, Anne. Really? Well, anybody can get to my back garden. And then now it's Anne K. Parks. What happened to Winifred? Do you think these small changes are going to make any difference? You're about as slippery as grit. The K is for my mother's name. Hi, Bake Lasagna. Hope I'm not missing anybody. And then there was this other one. Look out of your window around 3 a.m. And then there was this one. You were warned not to say another bad word about any YouTuber and you've chosen to ignore it. We know which YouTuber it is, don't we? Tell us, Anne, if a camel might catch herpes off Foodie, what might it catch off you? Hello, Sarah. And then there's this one. Why are you pouncing on every word Foodie says and how she looks no matter what she does? It just comes off as you being a complete bully. It's one thing reacting to someone's video and making good points, but that isn't what you're doing. You're mocking her for everything she does and says. That's what bullies do. Pot kettle? No, I'm making points based on what she puts out there. Hi, Cece. That's what bullies do. You're clearly jealous of her. Yeah, I've been trying to get up to £500 all my life. Not going to do it now, am I? You're clearly jealous of her. Seething, really. You're not reacting. You're stalking, creep. Stalking? You saying you're going to come in my garden at 3 o'clock? If you can find my house, that is. And if you can get into the garden. Both of which points are moot. That's why you're losing subscribers. Well, that and the fact that you're now being bad-mouthed everywhere. 3 a.m. again, dear. And then there was this long one. You are a disgusting, nasty old bitch. And you were warned not to say a bad word, but you've chosen to ignore this. You are a disgrace. Someone your age should not be inciting hatred against people via YouTube. It's pathetic. Foodie Beauty has incited hatred against herself through That's What She's Built Her Channel On. Hello, Tina. That's what she's built her channel on. You attack Foodie and her husband, but you are a far worse person than the pair of them combined. Your late husband would be ashamed of you. Why don't you just hurry up so you can join him? Are your teeth falling out? Ask him, because when I hear you speak, it sounds like a load of your teeth have come loose and are floating around that spit-filled mouth of yours. It makes me feel queasy. Remedy, don't fucking watch me. You look like the scrawny bird on the sign Angry Birds, the one who gets beaten to a pulp by the big red one. Another threat? You're going to beat me to a pulp? Look up Red versus the Angry Bird sign on YouTube, 158. That's you. Don't think so. My time is too important. Hi, baked lasagna. Hi, Tina. Only a small handful of people like you. You know, a few just feel sorry for you. Everyone else either hates you or laughs at you. Did you know that on other websites, some of your photos are circulating? People are taking the mick out of you lying in your satin sheeted bed. That's when I responded when I'd gone away with my son, when he took me away for a few days, if you remember, and posing in swimsuits. That wasn't in my bedroom. That was, yes, it was actually, because I was showing the new swimsuits I got. Never posed nude, never would, never have, never said obnoxious things to people, and talked about being with other men and married men. Never have, never would, never will. You are a joke and an embarrassment, Granny. Read the room. Fuck off. So there you go. Hi, Swimming Mermaid. And then there was another one that I don't know where that's gone actually, but I have sent it to somebody so I can get a copy of that one as well. Oh yeah, just absolutely. It's somebody, CJ, who isn't giving their name, but have said that they're one of the subscribers who comes into my live chat. Yeah, I don't think so. And going by the name of Nomen, Nomen, Nescio, Nescio, which means no name and no address. I think that's what it means. So those are the and they've all been reported as spam. They're just pathetic. Yeah, because they've messed up their lives. And who was it who was saying that? Was it Missy Moo saying that one of my children had given me that black eye? Actually, it was a bite on my eye. I don't know what had bitten me. But my kids have never lifted a hand to me, and never they would. Never would. With my YouTube handle twisted. It doesn't matter to me, to be honest. Hi, Caroline. But just please don't think that Foodie or any of her minions have changed and suddenly become Mother Teresa's, because they have not. Yeah, well, I've spammed. I didn't read them till today now, but I haven't read them properly now, except just when I read them out to you. I've just reported them as spam. Oh well, Mike, that's why I was going to change change it from tea and sass the other day. That's why I went in, because I was going to change it. Oh, thank you, Caroline. Oh right, I was going to change it because another sin and tea, I think, is the one I saw, and then there's another one, tea and somebody, and I thought it's going to be a bit confusing for people, so I started to change it, and then I changed it back. I thought no, because everybody knows me as this now, so I've fiddled about with the handle and my initial and stuff, but I don't know. I might. I don't really want to change it now. I quite like it. Have I missed anybody coming in? So you can catch them. You can get that back on playback. So those are the things. Yeah, disgusting, Wendy. Baked lasagna. They're disgusting, and they say that reacting to food is bullying. I've never said anything that isn't untrue. I've never said anything that she has not put out there herself. In fact, I've held back from saying an awful lot of what other channels are saying. But you know what? You've just fired me up. Oh, yeah, I can still change it. It doesn't make a difference. I thought, hi, MP. Pathetic, isn't it, Sarah? I can. The only reason being is if there's 3 or 4 others with similar names, it might get a bit confusing, but people can see who I am, can't they? but I changed the handle and I shouldn't have done. I can't go in and change it now till the end of the month. Yeah, she does, Mike. She's offensive to the Islamic faith. And I did show an Islamic friend, not all of it, but just some of it, and the backstory. And believe me, that they are offended. Is that what you do now? But yeah, see, you just put typing in Anne Winifred would get me as well. So I suppose I don't need to change it really. I know that a lot of people make they surmise things, and they're probably they're not always accurate. You can't be 100% accurate, and she lies so much and gaslights so much that what she's telling you one day might not be true. What she's telling you the next day might have an element of truth in. This is what the gaslighting thing is, and that's like this idiot started off. I hope you're getting a cat. You know, make sure it's an older one because you're not going to be around. The chances are I'm going to have a healthy summer, my darling, whoever you are, and unlike somebody who's going to be stuck in 120, 130 degree heat, all wrapped in black polyester. It is laughable. You know, back lasagna, they think it's entertaining to harass me, but if they think that they, you know, if it gives them a little bit of pleasure, you know. But there's too few laughs in this world. But if they think it intimidates me, they've got no idea of the life I've gone through and what I've seen and what I've done. No idea. I haven't. It's all that is a bit of concealer in the corner of my eyes because when I came back from the walk, I put some Nivea on, and then I got it all in my eyes were all red. So that's just a bit of concealer, which might have worked on the outside, but it's hurting on the inside. Thanks, baked lasagna. Oh, and Tina. And I saw that Salah, because I think I've mentioned before, I've got a couple of people who send me screenshots and stuff of what's been said. And apparently Salah was saying last night, saying that I'm a racist and Islamophobic. Islam isn't a race. It's a religion and an ideology. It isn't a race. And I've never been racist. So pathetic. Queen Anne. There used to be a Queen Anne, apparently, in England. Did you know that, but spelt with an E? I think she was the queen who was really grossly overweight. And who had, if my memory serves me correctly, Queen Anne with an E. Yeah, and didn't she know that? Didn't she have 17 children? And they all died. I think there was one who grew, to childhood and adolescence, but all the others were either stillbirths or a miscarriage or 17 children. Hi, McTire. How are you? I got my orange gloves here, just in case I got cold. But it's, yeah, 17 children. Imagine the heartache of that. 17 children. Oh, got them inside out. No, Ziggy. 17 children, and she lost them all through either stillbirth, miscarriage, or they only lived for a few hours. But I think one survived. Hang on, let me look. So you always get me thinking when I come on here. I've got some videos of what's his name, Popcorn Sutton, to upload as well. Queen Anne. She was born in 1702, not the same year as me. Hi, Lana. Oh, thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Born in 1702. Oh, no, she reigned from 1702 to 1714, so 12 years. Was it her? Oh, no, it wasn't her. Oh, it was, yeah. And had 17 pregnancies, of which 5 were live births. None of her children survived to adulthood, so I was right. First one was a miscarriage. Second was stillborn. Third, a miscarriage. Miscarriage, 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 miscarriage. Stillborn, stillborn. And on it goes. How terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ziggy. I don't know what that is, that disease. Yeah, they think it was. They think that I'm just going on memory now. The one lived for only a few minutes, just long enough to be baptized. But I'm sure that they said that there was I'll have to look it up because I can't remember. But they did say that they thought it was some blood issue that she had, that she was very beautiful. But I think that she ended up putting on an awful lot of weight, not just through the pregnancies, I guess, possibly through as well, through that. I think that was Ziggy. I think that might have been something that she suffered from as well, something like that. It may have been Claudia. Hello, Orange Tabby. Have you got an orange tabby? Hi, Susan. Have you been out today in the rain? Did you venture out? Oh gosh, I hope I haven't got a cold coming out. I bet she asks me to walk the dogs tomorrow as well. Hi, Journey. It's been a nice day. It's been warm, Susan, but it's just been, as you know, so wet. I went over to Pam Talks' video the other day now, but I think I forgot to leave a comment. I was gonna leave a comment on there because I haven't spoken to her for ages. Oh, that's a relief, Ziggy. Council tax bill. Yeah. It's about 1,600 here. Yeah. No, she didn't go live. She disappeared, has she? Oh, it's round about the same as mine then. Mine's 16. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, I used to visit Pam's channel a lot, and another channel, Rolling Through Life, Wanda. Her channel too. She's a nice lady. Property taxes. Council taxes, to pay for the police, the fire, upkeep of the footpaths, everything. That's a lot for up north, Caroline, isn't it? 1,600. I think mine's 1,600. What about all these banks folding? I watch a channel and I recommend it to you. It's called Redacted, Redacted, and thanks, Bake the Signer. I've got loads of these. They're really comfy, and they give you all the lowdown on everything that's going on in the news without it being filtered or without it being censored. A lot of people prefer to rent now. In France, renting is very popular. I've got friends in France and they rent. Oh, that'll be good, cricket, yeah. You mean include your brother and your husband in your videos? Redacted, yeah. That's the problem, Ziggy. I know. It's my kids will help me out with stuff that needs doing, but there's certain things that they can't do that, sort of plumbing wise and things like that. Bally Chicken, click on Cricket's profile pic. That should take you there, shouldn't it? I like Wales. I used to go to Wales camping when I was a kid with all my brothers and my sisters. Used to have the great big trestle tables out in front of the tents. Can you imagine us crowd descending on? Real. That is a lot of money. 2,000 for a 2-bedroom. How many siblings? 13 of us. 13. But that was because my mum was married before and my dad, and widowed, and my dad was married before also, so. I can't do it now. I tried earlier, I think. It's just I'm going to have a look at my settings. I can put her in timeout. Oh, hang on. I mean, you should have a wrench now, cricket. Would you have liked that, Claudia? All of those? 7 brothers, 7 brides for 7 brothers, 5 sisters. Yeah, she had a TV and a radio. It was like 2 families because Mum had been married and she was a widow twice, and so had my dad been married once. So, oh, good. Who was it the other day who I tried to mod and it wouldn't come up. It wouldn't let me. Who was it, Nova? Can you remember? But I last year I replaced the fences on both sides. I replaced them, and with all the winds that we've been having, I've had to have some fences replaced yet again because the wind has been really bad. It's warm here, Polly. It's warm. It's wet, but it's quite warm. This weekend as well, I think it's Mothering Sunday, isn't it, in the UK? I think it's this weekend, Sunday. And the clocks will be going forward. Don't know whether that's this week or next. Yeah, it's only the larch lap fence. I just give my kids my credit card and tell them to get somebody to get it done for me. I don't look at the price. Oh, yours last weekend. Ours this weekend. Then it'll be St Patrick's Day. Yeah, would have been my dad's birthday tomorrow as well. He was born in 1900. He would have been 123. You had me late in life. I was unexpected. Is that your channel, Cricket? Yeah, Mother's Day on Sunday. I know. My dad was a rebel. He baked lasagna. He took part in the 1916 uprising in Ireland. When the start of the war against the English, really. So he was a rebel, and his brother wasn't a rebel. And yeah, our Mother's Day is this Sunday. And so when his brother found out that my dad kept a gun under the pillow in the bedroom, he left. He eventually left Ireland and he went to the States. Hello, Foodie Bee Day. Head first down the lavatory, did you go? Where have you been, Foodie Bee Day? Where have you been? It wasn't the IRA then, it was the IRB, it was the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and it wasn't started as a terrorist organisation. If anything, it was the black and tans who the English brought in, who went round Nova will know all this as well, went round the little towns and shot up houses and broke into people's houses, shot women and children. It was terrible. Hi, just freezing. So, yeah, they wanted to claim their land back, and they did eventually get 26 counties of Ireland back out of the 32, but England have still got 6, in Northern Ireland. I'm fine, just freezing. I'm not freezing, it's warm today. It's like a spring day with just sprinklings of showers. What blankets? Salah doesn't want any ornament. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, I meant to ask you about that. Oh, you crochet. Yeah, look at Rolling Through Life's channel. She makes blankets and all sorts of stuff. She's a very talented woman. What's going on with Shake, Shake, Shake? Do you crochet hijabs? Cricket? Judy B. Days hijabs are very bobbly. They are. And the black long sleeve shirt that she wore, it was still full of cat. Wouldn't you wash your clothes before you go somewhere, let alone to another part of the world? You got a super chat, did you? Well, no, she said her husband bought it for her, Ziggy, her phone. Her husband bought it. She said it was for her birthday, but I've got a feeling it might not be a new one because he said, well, he gave the price for them. He said that's the price of them new. So maybe it wasn't a new one. Maybe he got it off Allah, off the back of a lorry. Who knows? You gave Sally your card, so technically he bought it. Yeah. Yeah, there is that. No paper trail. The flights to Kuwait, paying for flats, buying clothes, buying a new phone. And she couldn't take the cat to the vet, and she's got all these debts. It's yeah, I looked up the price of it here. It's just over £1,000, 850 for the model before that, and just over 1,000 for the one she's got. Is it a good phone, Ziggy? I'm going to upgrade mine next month. You love the filter now. Cheese donuts. I hope they're not feeding that hamster rubbish. He needs to be fed fresh nuts and stuff, not just corn. She's got no idea, has she? I think French Fried Girl's going to be posting some information from the vet about all the checkups that BBJ has had. Cheese and pickles for the hamster. And they're nocturnal animals, aren't they? And she'll just get him out the cage at any time to suit her and put him on display. I bet he's terrified, 2,400 euros. Yeah, FaceTime your lawyer. He'll probably do a runner just like your trustee did. Well, he hasn't admitted to that, has he, Mike? Oh, that's not bad, is it? 244 for the trade-in. Ah, thank you, Bally. Thank you. They'll all be here the weekend. Well, we're going out for a meal on Sunday. Oh, booty B-Day. Oh. Yeah, I think she probably did as well. Either that or Allah got it cheap. He's gone quiet, hasn't he? Considering he was going to do all these things if she went back to Kuwait. They're just all liars, all of them. And it's boring. You know, she's boring. She seems to think that nobody would have anything to say if it wasn't for her. There's lots of people who are far more interesting. Hi, English tea drinker, raining there too. Not cold though, is it? Mine's on contract, my phone, I think. Thank you, Nova. I saw the TikTok that she did where she was being all pious, you know, with the little glitter things across her face, and she was praying to Allah. Isn't that bad to use that as content, a prayer time? Oh, booty booty. Oh, no. But tonight, I don't know what time it is in Kuwait now, but apparently tonight they're ahead of us, I think a few hours ahead of us. She's doing on TikTok, she's doing a karaoke. She's doing the same song that she did when she was in Cuba uh, last night, San Pedro, that one. Even Mike is in our family, of course he is. What time are you on, Foodie B Day? I see they're giving you a hard time over there on TikTok. Good for them. Anyway, what I want to do is tomorrow is to upload a couple of videos of Popcorn Sutton because I've been watching him and he's really entertaining. Hi, Charlie's mum. Yeah, it was. It's disgusting, isn't it, to use that as content? I think it is. You're the one that I want. He's going to be Sandy with a beard. Is that how you met him, Bally? No, I wouldn't bother watching. I haven't got TikTok anyway, but I'll catch it, you know, on the farms or elsewhere. Don't spoil that song for me. Don't spoil Olivia Newton-John's part. I like her. I hope Gem's all right. She hasn't been on her show. Mike prefers Melanie Trump. Ah, you don't look like Mama Cass Foodie Beauty. No. She was a very attractive woman, and she wasn't quite as big as you. Estee Lauder used you. Oh, right, Ellie. It was meant to be. Is that where you're from originally, Romania? I adopted a dog in Romania and paid for him to be looked after till he passed. I like, perfume-wise, I like Shalimar by Galan. Beautiful perfume. I know, Polly, yeah. We all know that she bought it. Ah, right. Austria's beautiful, isn't it? No, no drinks either. I need to start getting organised with my live streams. There used to be at Bloom's Hotel, no, but in Dublin, there used to be a girl on reception there. I used to go over quite regularly, and she always used to ask me to, get her some perfume at duty free. And her favourite one was Beautiful. I think that's Estee Lauder, isn't it? What did the Queen used to wear? Marilyn Monroe used to wear Chanel, didn't she? There's a famous picture of her in the nude, just dabbing herself with Chanel. Bloom's is nice, yeah. She did not. The Queen liked Britney Spears' perfume. La body odour. Hi, Linda Lou. Yeah, she does. But she can get filters, can't she? Don't you buy them on the app or something? Charlie's mum's confused. Join the club. We're all confused. But they're ripping her apart on TikTok. There's one called Chai Tea. See, everybody's using tea in their name. Chai Tea. Prince Andrew, yeah. Hi, coffee artist. Yardley. I used to occasionally use Yardley. I don't anymore. Alice mum used to like Yardley. And she used to like 4711, which I believe you can still get. Oh, did they just freeze it? They got tasty, beautiful Shalimar. Really nice. She'll either be booted from there or she'll run away from there because they're really getting onto her. Oh, you like it as well, Linda Lou? It's beautiful perfume, isn't it? That was the first expensive perfume I had. And the first perfume I had, Alice mum bought me, it was an Avon perfume, black rose, or it was a black carton with a red rose on. It's expensive, isn't it, Linda Lou, now, Shalimar? Yeah, you can get it online. That's nice of you, coffee artist. I could do with a hug. Oh, yes, I've used Timeless as well by Avon. Yeah. I used to be an Avon lady when the kids were little. The things I've done. So, just a furry jumper. Delina by Parfum de Marly. What's that? You having me on? Awakening by Eau de Febreze. Why do you stan Avon, ladies? I even had a car. It was what was it? A Cortina, an old car. I can't remember. It was red. Bye, mermaid. Thanks for coming in. Lots of love. Have a good day at work. the scratch and sniff patches in your bra to keep yourself fresh. Really, Desiree, they do have a limitation on stuff, though, don't they? Like, it's not going to harm you if you use it, but it's best before a certain date. Thanks, coffee artist. They are. Everybody's great. If you watch the first bit where it started as well, I read out a few messages I've been getting from, well, you'll see them. I know, Desiree, I had some stuff that I'd forgotten about that I'd gotten through the duty free, and it was Estee Lauder or something, creams. And it had been there for a few years, and I opened it, and I just wouldn't have used it. It was like a funny consistency, you know. So tomorrow I'm going to post some of Popcorn Sutton's videos. Creams can go rancid, yeah. I guess the cologne's a bit like good wine, maybe, and they mature. Like me, gets better with age. Yeah, I'll do Popcorn Sutton tomorrow. Yeah, I probably will, Nova. But they'll come in a different name, you know, so. Jus Pomme. Foodie said they're going to be seeing Salah's family over Ramadan. I wonder. Thanks, coffee artist. But honestly, it's very relevant to me. But I just don't want people to be hoodwinked by them saying, "Oh, we've changed," you know, things have changed. No, they haven't. Oh yeah, foodie bee day. How you eat with your hand. I don't know. Judith Lieber bags. What are they? Linda Lou, thank you. I used to love handbags, all sorts of handbags. My favourite bag is one that Alf bought me, and it's still really good, but the lining's gone all funny. Oh, who said Judy's Lieber bags? Just freezing. Have you seen the prices of them? Oh my gosh. $5,000 for a bag. Cheapest thing on this page is a belt, a mini wallet belt. You can't see it. That's going for I'll show you later. $655. $5,000 for a bag. Oh my gosh, that one there, the stripy one, that one is 3,195, and the red one, which is a clutch bag, is 3,495. That's crazy. And that one, the butterfly, is 5,195. The lips, 4,900, and I'm not going to look at anymore. No, I don't like them. The oldie carrier bag. Don't lie, Foodie B Day. He doesn't ask you to put the bag on your head when you make love because you don't do it. I will, Nova. I will. I'm seeing him again tomorrow. Hi, Squidgy. Hello, my darling. No, don't worry about it. You're not late. I'm still here. I know, for a car. Yeah, we always miss you, Squidgy. Squidgy, when I get off here, which will be shortly, have a look at the start of the video because I've read out a few messages that I've been getting, if only to allay people's doubts that Missy Moo has changed, that Chantal has changed. They haven't changed at all, and they won't change. And he, Salah, it's not a good look for a Muslim man to be lying, Salah. Not a good look. Wow, who would buy those bags? Well, I guess to some people. Prince Charles with his 10 Transylvanian properties, he can buy them. I think when I go to bed, I'm going to make myself some Horlicks and some chocolate biscuits, so I don't look like that scrawny old bird I was told to look like. Yeah, she did. Well, if not all of it, I know of one or two others who are creeping up to Foodie as well. But some of us have got, eyes to see and a brain to work out who's who. Chocolate biscuits. A Nescafe 3-in-1 and a box of Milky Ways. Ugh. I can only have 2 chocolate biscuits because I'm not supposed to eat chocolate. Chocolate and cheese. I don't believe he gave us a phone, Linda Lou. I don't believe he did. She's bought that herself. And it might not even be new because when she said about the price, he said it was so much. He said, "That's new. Uh, it it's so many thousands, new." So I just took from that that wasn't new. I don't know, I might be wrong. You mean 2 boxes, don't you, Foodie B-Day? You do. Everything in moderation, yeah. Everything. You know, since I've had that ulcer and they address that a lot of time now when I eat, my stomach sounds like a train. It do-do, 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 do-do. Yeah, she said it was a birthday gift. You sounded surprised that somebody in the chat said it was a birthday. No, he won't be able to pay that much for a phone. Does it? Nothing in moderation, Nova. Oh, yeah. I don't deprive myself of anything, really. You're cheap. You're cheap or sensible. Squidgy saying hello to everybody. You finished painting, Squidgy? You were painting, weren't you? I did a cupboard and a half yesterday. And I put some gold leaf on the inside. But it seems to be flaking off in one part, so I'm going to get it all over my stuff. Oh, you're helping you do. That's right, helping your daughter. That's right. You were doing the tea, weren't you? Valley Chicken looks after her husband. I used to love to cook for Alf. Hi, Simply Ravishing. Cold, wet Wales. Is it cold, really cold there? It's wet here, not so cold now. No, nobody looks after their husband as well as you, Foodie. Turkey dinosaurs and smiley faces. I wonder, given her weird stance on animals and everything, whether she'll ever ask Salah to get her camel steaks. You know, she likes petting them. Hi, Angel Wings. Are you in Tennessee, Angel Wings? Cold in Norfolk. I've been dog walking, Squidgy, for an hour. Memphis. Been to Memphis, been to Gracelands. You'll know of the gentleman I'm going to post videos about tomorrow then. Popcorn Sutton. Moonshiner, bootlegger. Yeah, well, my neighbour, as I say, she usually takes one dog out and then the little one out for a short walk. So she does 2 journeys. So I went with her today. Yeah, very interesting man. No, that he's led a real interesting life. What's the weather like at the minute? Angel Wings there. Hi, Journey. The Eddie Munster. Salah Munster. Howie. Cricket. Yeah, what a waste of food. 80 degrees. Rarely gets up to that here. But, you know, with the climate change, who knows? Who can say? Right, I'm going to get off and I'll speak to you all over the weekend. It will probably be Saturday night, but I'll put a notification out. Thanks, Coffee, Squidging over Angel Wings. Foodie Bee Day. Who else? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Journey, Ballet, Linda Lou, Susan. Cricket, said Cricket, didn't I? Coffee Artist, Just Freezing, Claudia. So I'll be back, probably Saturday evening, and I'll catch you all then. Thanks for coming in, everybody. If I promise to do anything and I haven't done it yet, can you remind me? Because I know sometimes I say I'm going to post a link to this or that. I'll try to remember. So just remind me, and I will. I'll catch you all hopefully on Saturday evening. Good night, everybody.